Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
WWE superstar Roman Reigns is currently in his tribal chief era. However, he was not as popular during his big dog run before joining the Bloodline storyline. Before his 2020 heel turn, the big dog character was designed to make Reigns the face of the company, but it failed to resonate with fans. The former WWE Universal Champion felt confined by repetitive storylines and a lack of meaningful character evolution, a stark contrast to his current Bloodline persona. Recently, in an interview with IGN, Roman Reigns reacted to a meme that stated, "If you don't love me at my big dog, then you don't deserve me at my tribal chief." Responding to it, the OTC confirmed the demise of his big dog character. He further asserted that the gimmick had been completely erased from his history. "There is no big dog. He's dead now. I don't even see the other guy. He doesn't even exist. It didn't happen," said Roman Reigns. From 133 to 140. Veteran criticizes Roman Reigns' absence from WWE. Seth Rollins took out the original tribal chief at the 2025 Royal Rumble. After both were eliminated, the Visionary delivered two vicious stomps to Roman Reigns, preventing him from competing in the upcoming Men's Elimination Chamber match. Speaking on an episode of Keepin' It 100, Disco Inferno criticized the 39-year-old star's infrequent appearances, particularly after his WrestleMania XL loss. The WCW veteran believed the lack of Roman Reigns on WWE's weekly programming hurt the product and flattened his character. "Bro, what type of deal does Roman have? He's never on the show. Like, how many shows has Roman been on since he lost his match at WrestleMania? He's like one of their biggest stars. There used to be weekly episodic television sitting in the room, those segments. There's no more of that. And the show is suffering because of it. His character is kind of flat right now," Inferno said. WWE has announced that the head of the table will appear on the March 21st and 28th editions of SmackDown in Italy and England, respectively. It will be exciting to see what the company has in store for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41, especially with The Rock back in the mix. The WWE Universe has been shaken to its core following a jaw-dropping statement from Roman Reigns. The tribal chief, who has been absent from WWE programming for weeks, has finally spoken out, confirming a major development that could alter the landscape of professional wrestling forever. With emotions running high, rumors swirling, and tensions boiling over in the Bloodline, Reigns broke his silence in an exclusive interview, uttering the chilling words, "He's dead now." The revelation has sent shockwaves across the wrestling world. But who, or what, is Roman Reigns referring to? Could this be the ultimate end of the Bloodline, the demise of a rival, or something far more personal? The Bloodline crumbling, Roman Reigns speaks. Since losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, Roman Reigns has maintained an unusual silence. He had not been seen on WWE television, leaving Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and the newly introduced Jacob Fatu to steer the Bloodline ship. However, it was evident that the group was crumbling under the weight of betrayal and internal strife. During the interview, Reigns didn't hold back, addressing the state of the Bloodline. "The Bloodline isn't what it was. It's not what I built. It's not what I led. The Bloodline, as you knew it, he's dead now." Reigns' words signaled something monumental. The very faction that dominated WWE for nearly 4 years is no more, at least not in the way fans once knew it. But Roman's statement seemed deeper than just the Bloodline's power shift. Solo Sikoa, the betrayer? A major power struggle within the Bloodline had been brewing since Reigns' hiatus. Solo Sikoa, the enforcer, had taken control of the faction, seemingly without Reigns' approval. Fans speculated that Solo was operating under Paul Heyman's orders, but recent developments suggested otherwise. Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline's newest monster, had made his SmackDown debut with a mission to obliterate anyone in his path. However, his attack on Jimmy Uso raised eyebrows. Was this an order from Solo, or a declaration of war against those who once followed Reigns? Reigns addressed Solo's actions bluntly. Solo was supposed to be my right hand. He was supposed to enforce the will of the tribal chief. But he let them get to him. He let them make him think he's the one in control. He's dead to me. This chilling statement confirmed that the brotherly bond between Reigns and Solo had been severed. If Solo was trying to create his own version of the bloodline, Roman had just publicly dismissed it. What happened to Paul Heyman? The wise man, Paul Heyman, has always been a controversial figure, often aligning himself with power rather than loyalty. Over the past few months, Heyman had been visibly distressed on SmackDown, caught between Reigns' absence and Solo's growing authority. When asked about Heyman, Reigns' response was cryptic. "Paul always knew what happens to people who betray me." This left fans with more questions than answers. Had Reigns cut ties with Heyman? Was Heyman in danger? Or was this a foreshadowing of something sinister? Heyman had not appeared on WWE TV in weeks, fueling speculation that something had happened behind the scenes. If Reigns' words were to be taken literally, Heyman's fate could be far worse than anyone imagined. The tribal chief's next move. Reigns may have lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, but he made one thing clear: his story isn't over. "I built something legendary. I carried this company on my back. And now, they want to rewrite history without me? That's not happening. I'll be back, and when I come back, the real bloodline will rise again." This declaration confirmed that Reigns was far from finished. If Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu believed they were in control, they were mistaken. Roman Reigns was coming back, and he wasn't returning alone. Could this be the end of Solo Sikoa? With Reigns promising to reclaim his throne, the biggest question remains: what will happen to Solo Sikoa? The Enforcer has seemingly taken over the bloodline, but without Roman's approval, it's a fragile rule. If Reigns sees Solo as a traitor, it's only a matter of time before consequences follow. And when Reigns makes a promise, he delivers. Final thoughts: what's next for WWE? Roman Reigns' words, "He's dead now," will go down as one of the most chilling statements in WWE history. Whether he meant the bloodline as we knew it, his bond with Solo, or something more sinister, one thing is certain: WWE is about to witness a war. A war where Roman Reigns will fight to reclaim his legacy. A war where Solo Sikoa will have to prove whether he's worthy of leading the bloodline. And a war where, when the dust settles, only one true tribal chief will remain.